Hoi, willkommen. Hi, dude. You alright? How's it going? You alright? Thanks for the hearts. What's happening tonight? What are you up to? Apart from coming in the stream. Nice to have a viewer. You're my second one. Someone coming earlier, but I had to change the space between messages because it was set to 60 seconds and it was too long. But now it's set to 15 seconds, so it's a lot better now. I think hopefully with a bit of luck, hopefully people will be able to message a lot quicker. That's what I'm hoping. I might have to change it again if it gets a bit annoying for people, but I'm just experimenting with it at the moment. I'm not. I'm new to this, so that's good. That's good. That's what I hope for. Really, a decent speed. Yeah. So, what sort of things are you into? What? I'm okay, mate. I'm not too bad. Not too bad at all. Just doing my first live stream, so it's a bit nerve wracking. Bit nerve wracking, but yeah, hopefully it's the start of many to come. But we'll see. See how it goes. Totally new to this, so all good, fella. All good. How are you, mate? How are you? Hi, Mr. Mole. Ice. That's good. That's good to know. That's what we want. We want people doing ice. That's good. Hi, Mr. Mole. You all right? Are you guys subscribers or are you just members of the public kind of thing? Are you subscribers or just members of the public? Just viewing the stream. You just thought you'd view the stream. That's good, mate. That's good to know. It's good to know I've got a subscriber in here. That's cool. That's really cool. What did you subscribe for? What sort of things were you into? Like the MMA, the boxing, the WWE, the five stuff, the mental health. What made you subscribe, or was it a bit of everything really? Thank you, Mr. Mahal. Thank you. I appreciate that. Really appreciate that. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm not too bad. Yeah, me too, mate. As you can probably tell from my videos, yeah, I'm big into the UFC as well. I watch it sometimes on TNT Sport, but I try and catch up with it on YouTube anyway, even if I miss it on TNT Sport, kind of thing. It's probably something else in America. I don't know where you're from, whether you're from America or the UK or somewhere else. But yeah, it's the UFC. I've been a big fan since probably like since Ken Shamrock and Tito Ortiz. Basically, I've been a big fan. Talking a while back now. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. It is could do with being a little bit earlier, about 10 o'clock, 9, 10 o'clock. I think would be ideal instead of like 1 o'clock in the morning to like 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, Ken Shamrock and the Lions Den boys. Trey Taligman, what's his name? What's the other guy's name? Trey Taligman, Ken Shamrock, and what's the other guy's name? Won't come to me. Won't come to me. The other guy's name is a kickboxer, mainly a kickboxer. He won't come to me. Yeah, Baz Rutan's cool. Baz Rutan's cool. Very cool. Cool guy. Very good fighter as well. Very good fighter. Good kickboxer. Very good kickboxer. He was in the Pancrase days, weren't he? Baz Rutan, the slap, like him and Ken Shamrock in the open palm slaps. Frank Shamrock as well. Frank Shamrock. Remember when he fought Tito Ortiz at middleweight and Tito gassed out? That was when Tito realised cardio was king, I think. Realised he had to get his cardio up. Yeah, it was. It was, yeah. Yeah. I'm actually thinking of taking up jiu-jitsu. Tomorrow I've got a class booked actually tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm just hoping my back holds up because I've had a bad back for quite a while, but I think it's feeling like it's nearly 100%. So I'm hoping it holds up, kind of thing. That's what I'm hoping because I really want to learn the sport. I've always wanted to learn jiu-jitsu. I had classes when I was younger, but I was only a white belt, and then I had a back injury, and that put that out of sorts. So. Yeah, I'm hoping now my back's fully healed and I can get back into it, kind of thing, with a bit of luck. But we'll see. We'll see how the lesson goes tomorrow. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Yeah, BJJ is cool. It's very hard. The fitness side of it's very hard. I remember doing it years ago, like the drills, like the circuit training. It's quite hard. Yeah, it's quite tiring, taxing, very taxing. I've tried a few martial arts. I tried Thai boxing for a bit as well. I've done that for a little bit, Thai boxing. That was good, but I didn't keep at it. I didn't stick at it, kind of thing. I don't know why. I just think it might have been money at the time, or I just couldn't be asked or something. I don't know. I can't remember really. But yeah, it was good learning the kicks, like spinning back kicks and stuff like that, and front kicks and side kicks and knees and elbows, and it's good learning all that stuff. But yeah, I didn't. I only stuck at it for probably about how long? About 4 months, I think. That's all. About 4 months, I'd say. Who's your favourite fighter then? Who's your favourite UFC fighter? Just what's your top five UFC goats? Top five UFC goats. Oh God, that's a hard one. It's got to be uh, Khabib's up there definitely. John Jones is up there. George St Pierre's up there. How many is that? George St Pierre, John Jones, Khabib. Islam's got to be up there as well, really. Even though he didn't look as good as what he has done in his last fight compared to his previous fights. Islam's got to be up there. Islam, Khabib, George St Pierre, John Jones, and Anderson Silva, probably, I'd say. Because Anderson Silva back in the day was terrifying. It was terrifying. his Muay Thai, like it was just brutal. Like what he done to Rich Franklin and what he done to Chris Laban. Um, Brutal. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Demetrius as well. Yeah, definitely. He's definitely up there. He's definitely up there. Definitely. I forgot to mention him. He's definitely up there. Yeah, DJ is definitely up there. Yeah, for real. For real, he was. He went off. He went off. Like I say, his moves to what he done to Rich Franklin, brutal. What he done to Chris Laban, what he done, even Bisping with the knee. Like Bisping was probably more in his prime, and Anderson was more out of his prime than I thought. But Lee Murray as well. What he beat Lee Murray, didn't he? Anderson, I think, if I remember rightly. And Lee Murray was a tough guy. He was a good fighter. Shame what happened with him, but yeah. He looked very good, Lee Murray. He looked like a future champ before all that happened. There's the infamous story about Lee Murray knocking out Tito Ortiz as well in a nightclub or outside a nightclub. I don't know how true that is, but I think Chuck Liddell and Pat Miletich talked about it, if I remember rightly. Who's your top five then, mate? Who's your top five UFC goats? I mean, you said DJ, so DJ's probably up there. Islam, you said as well, I think. Who's your prime Anderson? You probably think Anderson as well, maybe. I don't know. Islam, GSP, DJ, Volk, and Jones. You know what? Volk's a very good fighter. Very good fighter. Look, he done really well against Islam in the first fight. It was very competitive, like pretty much a draw. I would have said it was pretty much a draw. Maybe even Volk edged it. I don't know. Definitely a draw at least. You know what I mean? Volk done amazing in that fight, and he's looked really good in the past as well. Some of the people he's beat, like Yair and who else has he beat? He's beat a lot of fighters. Volk has. Did he beat Chad Mendes? I think he beat Chad Mendes as well. Yeah, I thought that as well. To be honest, I thought it was very close, very close. Volk's one hell of a fighter, really good fighter, good wrestling, good, good, good calf kicks, good Thai boxing, good everything. He's good, really good. Volk is, and he's tough as nails. He's tough as nails for sure. That rugby background, I think that rugby background really toughened him up, got him ready for MMA anyway. I'd say, just the athleticism from the rugby, and he fought at a lot heavier weight, didn't he? Volk, I think. I think he fought at was it heavyweight or light heavyweight? I think at one point in his career, he's fought at the lower weights and the higher weights. I think Volk has. Bit like BJ Penn. BJ Penn's one of my favourite fighters. I don't know if I put him on the GOAT list, but he's one of my personal favourite fighters just because of his crazy flexibility and his jiu-jitsu. I like jiu-jitsu fighters because I mean I've got an interest in jiu-jitsu. Like, Yeah, he was. He was definitely lightweight champion and welterweight champion, weren't he? I think yeah, he beat Matt Hughes, choked Matt Hughes out. The first time they fought. I think he lost the second fight. Hughes got him in a crucifix, if I remember rightly. And then the third fight, BJ knocked him out with, I think, a hook or something. Yeah, BJ was good, man. The Kenny Florian fight, the Jens Pulver fight, Jens Pulver 2. Vano Pantoja. Oh God, I don't know that one. Is it Joshua Van? Is it? He's a good fighter. I don't know how good he is. I haven't watched a lot of his fights, but Pantoja I've seen before, and Pantoja is a very, very good fighter. So I don't know. I can't call it because I don't know much about Joshua Van. I know he's a good fighter. I think I might have seen one of his fights before, but I don't know. I don't know how good he is, so I can't comment. Obviously, I know Pantoja is a very good fighter. I've seen him fight. What was his name? The baby faced assassin. Trying to remember what his name is. The Mexican guy, the baby faced assassin. I can't remember his name. Don't know if you can help me out on that. Pantoja Vani's class. Brandon Moreno. That's it. Brandon Moreno. Yeah. Yeah, Brandon Moreno is a good fighter. He's a good fighter. Pantoja, I think, beat him, so Pantoja is very good. Do you know what I mean? Very, very good fighter. What do you think of Sean Strickland beating Hamzat? That was a bit of a surprise for me. I was quite surprised at that. I thought Hamzat's wrestling would have took him down, but Strickland shot me really with that performance. Like I said in one of the videos I've done, I says I'll never doubt Sean Strickland again. After that, don't think I will. I think Hamzat will come back and probably he'll have a decent chance of winning the title again. Definitely, um, definitely I'd say. But Sean Strickland, Drakus looked good against Kamaru as well, didn't they? He looked very good. Drakus did against Kamaru because Kamaru is a good fighter. One of my personal five fighters. From back in the day. Kamaru Usman. Good wrestling, very good wrestling. I remember when he out wrestled Tyron Woodley. Really out wrestled him. Yeah, I think DDP's got a good chance of getting. I think he's got a good chance. He's very awkward. DDP. He's a good striker. He's an awkward striker, and he's a good grappler. So if he works on his wrestling and stuff, he might be able to take Strickland down because I think he did in the first fight, didn't he? I think he got the better of Strickland in the first fight, or maybe they've only fought once. I can't remember, but he beat Strickland. I remember. But Hamzat beat DDP and Strickland. What Strickland done against Hamzat, I couldn't believe it. I could believe it because Strickland's tough. Do you know what I mean? He comes from a very tough background. With his dad, I think stuff with his dad and that. He's very tough, a very, very tough guy. Do you know what I mean? Um, but yeah, it did surprise me, kind of thing. I got to admit, it did surprise me how he beat Hamzat. I thought Hamzat's wrestling would be too much, but Strickland just showed he can rise to the occasion. You can always rise to the occasion. Strickland is that sort of guy, kind of thing. But yeah, DDP, he's got a good chance of winning the bout back. He's a tough guy, and he's a good fighter, very good, very good fighter. Thanks for the hearts, guys. By the way, appreciate the love. Yeah, Gaiji and Ilya, Gaiji and Ilya. Yeah, yeah, that was a bit of an upset. I don't know how much of an upset that was really though. If you look at the people Gaiji's fought, Ilya did look unstoppable. Like he looked like he was the man and everything, but he'd had a lot of good wins. Ilya had, but if you look at who they fought, Gaiji's fought everybody. The top, he's fought absolutely everybody. Do you know what I mean? At the top, Poirier, Holloway. There's loads of he's fought loads of guys. Who else has he fought? Gaiji. He's fought so many people. He's just Khabib. He's fought the best of the best. You know what I mean? Yeah, proper mad regime for sure. And he's like what he done to Tony Ferguson. Do you know what I mean? He's always got that power. Gaiji, he's very good boxer, very good kickboxer, and yeah, his power is like next. It's always been. I think Khabib says he's the hardest hitting lightweight. If I remember rightly, I think he might have said that Khabib. Look, someone said that about Gaiji. Anyway, he's the hardest hitting lightweight they've ever fought. And I felt I was in pain watching that fight, that Tony Ferguson fight, because I like Tony. I didn't want to see him get busted up like that. But yeah, it was a brutal fight to watch. That was a legend like that getting busted up. It weren't good. Like it made me wanting to retire in a way. But I know he's been in the RAF wrestling. He's done since. I can't remember who he wrestled against, but he's um he's a legend. He'll go down as a legend. Tony Ferguson. Well, he was one of the best back in the day. Him and Khabib at one point with the two main guys, weren't they? Nah, he weren't. I don't think he was really. That was brutal. It was brutal. That was. Yeah. Ilya's had some good wins. He's beat a lot of good people. Yeah, thanks, Safri, for coming in. I appreciate it, and thanks for being a subscriber. I appreciate all the love and support, man. I really do. Come back again another time if you get a chance, and we'll talk more MMA, maybe jiu-jitsu if my lessons go okay. But yeah, see you later, mate. God bless. Good night. Good night. Thank you, brother. Thank you. God bless. So, Mr. Mole, what's your interests? What sort of things are you into? Just curious, what made you subscribe, or if you were just being nice. I'll leave it till 44. Hi, whoever just come in. Hi, whoever just come in. Let's end the stream, I think.